YouTube fam, what is going on? I am so glad to be back with another video, and I've actually had a lot of success trading over this past week and a half. Actually, over the past week and a half, I've caught over 600 pips with my team. So I want to kind of put that into perspective for you guys, so you can kind of realize like how much money really is on the line. And with 600 pips, basically, let's put it in dumb terms for everybody. If you have $600, or let's say it like this, if you have $100 in your trading account and you caught 600 pips, you would have made $60 to $120. Now that's like not a lot of money, but being able to make $60 to $120 off a $100 investment in a matter of a week and a half is actually very good. You would have doubled your investment on your $100 account if you would have done a 0.02 lot size, and that's pretty much trading comfortably on a $100 account. If you had $1,000 in your account, you would have made $600 to $1,200. If you had $10,000 in your account, you would have made 1,600 or 6,000, excuse me, to all the way $10,000 off those couple of setups. And I want to remind you that those were in a matter of like 4 to 5 trades that we went into that caught 600 pips. And I actually want to go over the last 2 trades that we went into, not yesterday, but the day before. We went into a sell or a buy, excuse me, on NZD USD, and then we also went into a sell on Ripple. But I kind of want to go over my analysis, my bias as to why we went into these trades. And if you know me, you all know that I'm a swing trader. Like, that's simply how I trade. It's the most accurate way to trade for me, at least, because when you use higher time frames, it's one, less emotional, two, it is more accurate. And you guys all need to realize that. Like, what really told me that NCD USD was going to be a buy is I saw this doji form right here on the daily candle. And that's one thing that every single one of you should be looking. Like, if you guys really want to be a successful trader, understand how the market works, you need to be watching when the market is opening and closing certain candles. So that's why I look at the daily chart, because every time that I see like a doji right here, a spinning top, something like that, it's going to reverse the market. Look at that doji right there. We had a doji close. The next candle opened up bullish, and then the market started to go up hundreds of pips. Same thing right here. I saw this doji form, and then I saw we had our moving average above that. And I know my charts are looking a little bit differently. My Safari browser was acting up, so I had to use Google Chrome, and I don't really use Google Chrome. But you guys can see the daily candle closes a doji. I immediately knew after that that like this next candle is gonna hit the moving average and go to this point of resistance. There was previous support right here, previous support right here, previous resistance right here, support right there. So I knew that this was a valid zone that it was going to go to, and that's where I put my take profits. We got 50 pips on this setup right here, and then you guys can see, look at the daily candle. We could have saw this daily candle close like that. Perfect sell opportunities. This trade dropped over 200 pips overnight, guys. Another setup right here is Ripple, and this is the trade that me and my team went into as well. Another thing that I'm looking at when I'm trading, guys, is the daily candle. You guys need to observe how these candles are opening and closing. Right there, that's a spinning top candle. Everyone knows those little toys we used to play with as kids, those little spinning tops. Here's the same candle basically. But you guys can see that this basically is called a spinning top candle. This would be basically a inverted doji, a hammerhead candle if you want to say. Let's see if we can find doji. Dojis are really clear to identify. You guys can see the doji. So this is a doji. What we're usually looking for on the dojis is a very small body, very tight. Here's a doji. Here's a spinning top. Here's a shooting star candle. So what I saw on the daily chart for Ripple, and this trade actually dropped over 200 pips as well. My team caught 100 pips. And you guys can see that we have this candle formation right here. Pins to the top means it's going to drop. We have the pins to the top, candle closed below. And I knew immediately, okay, this next candle is going to be a good sell. So what we did is we had a buy limit right here. I was looking to the left at that pin. So you guys can see here's where we really entered the markets. Because I knew after this candle closed and I had that long pin, that wick to the top, I knew this next candle that opened up, it wasn't going to drop immediately. I knew it was probably going to retest these zones right here. That's exactly what it did. Retested it, hit our sell limit, and then we got into the trade, caught 100 pips on this setup right here. And these were both really good setups, and this was a matter of one day that we caught these setups. And it's so crazy because NZD USD, when we went into this trade, I think it was news that came out, but let me see if I can go to a smaller time frame, the hourly time frame, to show you guys. Yeah, pretty sure this is the candle that we bought it on. Yeah, right here. We caught that whole buy, 50 pips right there. And that went 50 pips in a matter of 30 minutes. I actually posted it on my Instagram story the other day, but that trade literally hit our 50 pip zone in a matter of 30 minutes. I cashed over $1,000 on that setup. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you guys got some value. If you have not yet subscribed, please make sure you do. I'll see you guys on the next video.